Hello everyone, this is Day Trader Matt with businesswithtrading.com doing a market recap for Monday the 26th of March. And today the markets did gap up in a big way, ran higher, moved sideways, and then eventually moved much higher into the afternoon. We had one trade today, successful one. The maximum profit potential we were working in was 10 points or 40 ticks. Actual entry and exit, we made 3 points or 12 ticks. The markets did gap higher and moved sideways. It moved higher out of this little congestion, and then basically moved a little sideways. We had a little bit worse than expected home sales here. Then the markets just went higher, moved sideways. After the markets did move up here, we watched it and we got long around here. Watched the markets move around, and when I closed the room, we had our stop, we had our limits, and basically this is what happened. The markets did come down a little bit more, and then skyrocketed higher, and we can see that it just went crazy. And not being in the room, since we do close at 12 o'clock, and normally this doesn't happen. Our only trade is one that lasts outside of the room. We have our entries and exit points, and but when it does, that's what we do. We put in our stops, our limits, and just let the trade take us out, either positive or negative. This time it did work out positive, and the market actually did continue running. We did take a long spider option trade earlier today, which definitely has worked out in our favor very well. And that's one of the things that options gives you. Maybe your ES trade, maybe you want to get into that afternoon move, but you don't really want to be around for it. Or you put in your ES trade and then you leave, and whatever happens, but you do expect the market to go higher. You can do something like that. So that's one of the things that options really does help us with. And we're up pretty well in our position right now. But anyway, this is what we did. 3 points, $50 a point. You're looking at $150 for 2.5 hours, and then our option trade definitely has made us even more money. So we'll see what happens tomorrow on that. Anyway, I'd like to encourage everyone to stop by and check out our website at www.businesswithtrading.com. Every day we focus on the S&P 500 futures, which is the ES. It's a market that I'm definitely passionate about. Definitely have a lot of fun trading it, and it's like an old girlfriend. Sometimes you love it, sometimes you hate it, but you always look out for it. It's definitely a maybe I should have said an old dog, but anyway, rather than the girlfriend analogy. I don't want to infer anything, but it's definitely a market that I am passionate about. I do really enjoy trading it, and our members share the same passion that I do. We definitely have a lot of fun. We learn throughout the day. We read reports, talk about the news. I have my charts going all day, and I talk about what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to do, and hopefully we accomplish it to the positive side. That's much better than a negative day, of course. But anyway, I encourage you to check out the website. I have videos up. I have some writings. I have a getting started page or start here page. I'm not sure what I named it, but it's on the right hand side. Click on there. I have some basic information. I have some writings. Have a few videos over there as well. Also, I have a contact form on the right side of the page. You know, very plainly says contact form. Click on there and you can ask any questions. You know, you want to join the site but you have questions, or you know, you just want to talk to somebody, or you have comments about the website, you know, whatever it might be, you know, take advantage of that. You know, with that said, I'm going to pull up the news for tomorrow and we're going to go over what I'm seeing. At 9 o'clock we have the S&P Case-Shiller Composite 20 Housing Price Index year over year. Looking for negative 3.8%. Prior reading was negative 4%. It does come out before the bell, but it's not a huge market moving event. But because it comes out before the bell, people are going to pay attention to that. And then 10 o'clock, the all-important CB Consumer Confidence. 70.3 is what we're looking for, and 70.8 was the prior reading. Also at 10 o'clock, FOMC member Dudley is going to speak. And also at 10 o'clock, we have the Richmond Man Index. They're looking for 18, and prior reading was 20. At 12:45, Bernanke is going to speak, and at 3:45, FOMC member Duke is going to speak. So tomorrow, a lot of speakers. It's going to be an interesting day for sure. Starts with Dudley, and then 12:45, 3:45. It's definitely going to be an interesting afternoon. We'll see what they have to say. But anyway, that's the news. With that said, if you do enjoy this video, please click the Twitter, Facebook, and like buttons. Appreciate that in a big way, everyone. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow on the markets. Thanks.